She's like, you literally figured this out up on the floating castle thing. How did you know about that? I'm the dancing girl. I know everything. I don't know what else to tell you. How about we have that dance? What do you say?
Girl, I assure you all the cats have been fixed.
Yeah.
There's no barking up that tree.
Pumpkin's like, I don't know why you're so interested in my wiener. That thing's been inactive for a really long time. Alright, let's go into the Chaos Shrine. See who is pulling the strings in this madness. Oh no, early game skeletons. Whatever will we do? Oh my god. Remember when we first started this game and this dungeon was like kicking our asses? Alright, here we go. This kind of looks like the crystal ball that was at each of the crystals, but a different color.
Yeah.
You focus the light of the 4 shining crystals, fire, earth, water, and wind, on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time.
Okay.
Was that like written on a plaque? Like how did the crystal ball... Never mind. Just roll with it.
Oh, we're going back in time to when the Chaos Shrine wasn't a broken wreck.
Yep. Oh, I also warn you, maybe they've changed it a bit in the Pixel Remaster, I don't know. But the encounter, I remember the encounter rate in this dungeon being insane.
Oh no.
So, yeah. Don't be surprised if it's, well, what I just said.
Oh no.
I also should have stayed in the cottage before we came in. Oh well, we've got like 99 of everything. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances.
Yeah.
Wiping out all the dragons like they're not even shit.
Still, it would have been nice to have one of those items from like the Pokemon games to avoid running into too many.
Yeah, the repels.
Rattatas. Yeah. Running into too many damn Rattatas in the tall grass.
So this is cool. You can see grass outside, but you can't get out there. It's blocked. Mm-hmm. So if we could actually leave this dungeon, we could go wander around the world 2,000 years in the past.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a neat concept.
Go up to the king go up to the palace where the king will eventually be and have like a mystical tablet engraved on the wall. Fix the damn bridge.
I think we stumbled into the dive bar of this place. Look who it is.
These guys again.
Oh, hello. You came into the wrong part of town, big boy. Sunny, full stop, flare. Was that overreacting? I don't think so. You be the judge.
Sunny just screaming as she lights everything on fire. I'm a miner!
These rooms are, like, unnecessarily huge.
Yeah.
This map's really coming in handy. Oh, I see. Okay, so there was another stairwell taking us down. Oh, and there's one going down over there. Alright, so we gotta go back the way we came. Well, I'm just glad it's basilisks and not the group of creepos we ran into before.
Yep.
I don't think our cats... We live in Canada. Our cats have never seen a lizard.
No.
I feel like they would enjoy chasing a little gecko around.
Kenzie's probably allergic to it.
Kenzie's allergic to everything. Kenzie's allergic to life.
Yeah, she's pretty lucky that she got adopted. Maybe not entirely lucky that she got dragged into, northern Alberta where there's pine trees surrounding us on 3 sides.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think we can even get up that way because it's all blocked. So yeah, we're going to have to go over to this stairwell over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get Kenzie to cast Fura. I want to see how much damage she does. I imagine she doesn't have as high magic attack stat as Sunny does. But I'm just curious. Oh yeah, that definitely did not hit nearly as hard as Sunny does. Oh well, at least we tried it.
Oh yeah. Besides, if Pumpkin can do a couple healing spells, if just in case Bastet's already occupied, that's the main thing.
Yeah, no, it's kind of nice to have that option. I mean, sucks we're getting it like so late in the game, but always nice to have any advantages you can get. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of this latest development? We've liberated the 4 crystals. Our cats are now wandering through some old dungeon 2,000 years in the past. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm really interested because, I was mentioning earlier, like, oh, the Chaos Shrine. Yeah, but that was like a broken ruin with no lore attached to it other than the name, the Chaos Shrine.
Yeah.
But they sent us back in time, and it's obviously not a broken mess anymore. So once we figure our way out around here with all the staircases, we'll find something at the end.
Right.
Which is, I'm certainly hoping, the final boss.
Yeah, that's a good guess for sure. Especially for a JRPG.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they've already hyped up that Excalibur to be the most mighty weapon you can get, so, like, if we got that, but we've already got the other fiends, then, yeah, this should be the final boss.
Not really seeing any treasure chests in here.
No, but the last dungeon we were in was absolutely scattered with them, so...
Yeah, and this is the final dungeon, too, so... Might not be any treasure to find, but... Yeah, it'll be interesting to get this resolved and see how it all plays out, how it all ends. I couldn't be prouder of our cat warriors of light. They've proven themselves to be real heroes. They're kind of assholes sometimes, but nobody's perfect.
Pumpkin's still stomping around wearing, upgraded armor and wielding a shiny sword. Only one of its kind in the world. I still didn't get my chicken nuggies.
I will trade you this sword. I got it from a renowned dwarven blacksmith. If you'll just feed me. This is the legendary blade Excalibur. This is priceless. You want to trade it to me for food? Yes.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken and a lap dance, please. Pumpkin's not the hero we deserve. Or really the one we need. We're not sure. Jury's still out. We'll see how this dungeon run goes.
Bastet just leans around the corner. I want only the square pieces of kibble, not the round pieces.
Yes, Bastet, we heard you the first, 7 times you said that. Her response, fuck you.
You will hear it again!
She's quite enjoying that Thor's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It don't do a lot of damage, but I'm sure it's satisfying when it connects to some poor enemy's face.
Yep, especially since, it glows that unworldly purple color as she swings it.
Oh. Death Eye.
Ooh.
That looks like a propaganda ad for, an old, marijuana commercial or something.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a joke. I was like,
Yeah.
Death Eye, is this a new brand of the Good Kush? Because, looks like he's been imbibing.
This is your brain on heroin. And that's your brain unalived. Oh, there's a couple of chests here. Dry ether.
Dry ether?
Yeah, that's a better version of an ether.
Okay.
And an elixir, which fully restores HP and MP.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon zombie and vampire lords.
Those both count as undead. Wanna use Dia?
Diara, yes, I do. Nothing
Let's see
would
if
make
they
me
last.
happier. I'm liking the background for this, eh? Because like you said, the Chaos Shrine in modern day was all crumbly and like abandoned and awful. But this looks like pristine. Like somebody takes care of this place.
Yeah, somebody's been polishing the floors. There's gold edging on the walls.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, listen to that lute.
Aww.
That is beautiful. Oh, it turned into like a ladder.
Okay.
Ladder, stairs. Okay, so we're down on a lower level. Oh, that was the loot that Sarah gave us.
Yes, I was opening my mouth to kind of be like,
Yeah.
wait, loot. Was that the last key item?
Yeah, well, it was technically the first key item, but
right.
The last to be used, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Be shitty if somebody pawned that off for food. Do you have that loot, the one that Sarah gave us? You know, I was really hungry and I didn't have money for drinks.
And they had that special offer for the 50-piece nuggets that doesn't come around very often.
They called it the America special. I don't know what that means, but...
It was like a 2-liter jug of iced tea or something. I saw the ad for that bullshit, and I was like, this is either painfully American or somebody's playing a joke.
Yeah.
And it could go either way. I believe it either way.
It's not, like, it's really not too different in Canada, but I will say from time that I've spent in the States, everything is kind of a portion size higher, like bigger, go home kind of thing.
It really hits you when you visit a chain that you think you know well outside of North America entirely.
Yeah.
Like I've been to McDonald's and Subways over in Europe. And, like, the size doesn't change a whole heck of a lot in terms of, like, the diameter and heft of the bread and the meat and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they'll have slightly different things on the menu, different sauces and whatnot, and these things where they make, like, a stack of 4 in them to make up the sandwich, 4 patties, like, that doesn't exist.
I remember when I lived in southern Alberta, I was down in Montana.
Yeah.
And I remember going to a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm exploiting this map for literally all it's worth, so we know where to go next. I remember going to a movie theater, and I ordered like a large drink. There was like small, medium, large, extra large.
Right.
And I remember ordering like a large soda.
Mm-hmm.
And they give me this cup, and it is huge, like almost like a 7-Eleven, like 7-Eleven size cup, like the big gulp cups.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize it was that big. I'm from Canada. My medium would be like your guys' is small. And then I asked them, like, just out of curiosity, can I see what the extra large looks like? And just this huge monster of a cup, and I'm like,
Probably wear the cup as a hat.
I'm like, oh my gosh, that's horrifying. You could probably use the cup to, like, it's so big you could, like, use it to, like, store stuff. Well, as nice as this dungeon kind of looks, it's a lot of wasted space.
They probably intended for the characters to wander around seeing if there was anything different and then get into a lot of encounters.
Well, yeah, and with these older RPGs, some of these maps are pretty bland. But you could do so much. You could basically, with the size of the towns in this game, you could house, like, an entire, like, city or, like, empire of people in here.
Yeah.
Oh, more unnecessarily long hallways.
Mm-hmm.
And a stairwell over that way, and that way is blocked. Oh, this is the way that we came originally, and we ended up in that big room. Yeah, you could have, like, bars, nightclubs, restaurants, pulling some money from tourism, assuming, you know, you didn't murder all the tourists and people never came back.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Where you want to go? The Chaos Shrine? Oh yeah, man, there's nightclubs for days. Or Nightclubs for knights. There. Yeah. Oh. Now the game's just overdoing it. So I will say one thing, because I mean we're definitely getting those kind of getting near the end of the game vibes. So the final boss in this game, I'm interested to see how that will go. The final boss, as I've said before, there's been different versions of this game. They've been known to be quite a cheap boss, like lots of like quick attacks, random attacks, healing themselves. So they're kind of infamous for being kind of a pain in the ass, very cheap boss. So I'm curious to see what this version is like and how our team will do. Because in some versions you have to go in like pretty over leveled or with a really like sound strategy to have a hope in hell of surviving. So I'm curious to see how our team will do when we get to that point.
Okay.
One thing too, I'm reasonably sure I've mentioned this in this series, is that the original remakes of this, like the Dawn of Souls on Game Boy Advance that I beat in the past, and the Origins remake on the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
They added in a bunch of bonus dungeons. So after we beat the game, there'd be all these bonus dungeons to go do. And of course, that would be, you know, more EXP, epic loot, all that stuff. Like just kind of like an extra like end game challenge to do. And you'd have to run these like numerous times to complete everything and get everything. And they'd recycle a lot of bosses from other Final Fantasies for those dungeons too.
Okay.
So, like, some fan service there. Like, oh, hey, I know who that... You know, like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's pointing at the screen like, I got that reference!
Yeah.
But they did not include those extra dungeons in the Pixel remasters for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why. I mean, they weren't in the original Final Fantasy 1. I wouldn't have minded having them, just, you know, more stuff to do, but they're just not in this version. I've even checked to see if there's like mods, because some games people will do like a fan map mod or something where they create their own like bonus maps or something, and I haven't seen anything like that either.
Oh, okay.
What is this? Ooh. Oh, look who it is! It's Lich.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it's looking like we're gonna have to fight the Four Fiends over again. If he's literally the same level he was, this is gonna go very quick.
Yeah, because that was 1 hit, 1 damage on Pumpkin, so...
Yeah. Pumpkin's like, you hit like a bitch. A bony old bitch, you big old bony bitch.
It's still, he's got some HP, he's holding it together.
Yeah, he's taking a couple of hits from Excalibur. Diara, rest in pieces.
Not quite yet, come on.
We getting there. Oh, it's like reuniting with old friends. Oh, he's casting Flare.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, maybe he has beefed up a little bit. Oof. Watch this guy, like, totally party wipes us after we're just, like, ripping on him. It's like, well...
Please no.
I'm eating those words now. Oh, yikes.
I was like, what? Oh, okay.
Please don't insta-kill our warrior.
Jeez, no.
He's lower on the food
there
chain
we
than
go.
you might think. Alright. That's one asshole down. I guess we know we're going the right way. 1 gil from that.
Wow.
Way to not pay your workers a livable wage. Alright. overdose on
just
ethers.
sits back and does shots.
Yeah. Everybody drink up and be merry. Oh, and then we can see a fire one over there, so that's going to be Marlith.
Mm-hmm.
They, I gotta say, they definitely seem to have changed the encounter rate, because when I played this on the, like, old Game Boy Advance, I swear, it was like every step was an encounter.
Oh, jeez.
Like, it was like, almost, like, infuriating. Like, you definitely got a lot of EXP before you got to the end, but it was like, come on, this is excessive, like, even for an old RPG, but it looks like they might have tweaked that, because I don't feel like this encounter rate has been too terribly bad.
But no, like, I feel like it's a little higher, but it's still good.
Yeah, it's a reasonable amount. All this unused space. They could have a pinball machine right over at that wall. A TV in every room. Such wasted potential. Well, it's kind of cool that we get to fight the fiends again. Oh, and then we see some rooms over there with chests.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was looking at the map wrong. It looks like we can get down there.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Won't say no to loot, even this late in the game. But yeah, I'm curious to see how our team will do against the final boss. Will it be a Raffle Stomp OP situation? Will we get absolutely humbled and beat to shit? We'll find out.
I did see that when we opened this time portal thing, there was a way that you could, moonwalk back through it and go back, I guess. So they do apparently have a way for you to kind of realize you done fucked up and go back and get more ethers and shit. Must.
Yeah. Are you sure you're ready for this? 'Cause you're kind of stupid. We have our doubts. You're kind of a stupid dum-dum. Oh. Well, we'll see how it goes. I have very, very faint memories of finishing this game. My old setup, when I played it back on the Game Boy Advance, over 10 years ago, I remember exactly what I was doing, too. Like, I was working a night shift job. And, yeah, I was working, like, a night shift security job. And it was, like, super chill night between patrols. And I was, like, doing it in the office. Like I said, between patrols. And, yeah, I think I had a knight, like a warrior/knight, white mage, black mage, and then I think instead of a thief, I had a monk. Because I think I remember using, like, temper and haste on our monk, and the monk was literally just, like, Dragon Ball Z, like, rapid-fire machine gun punching every time he attacked.
I can almost visualize this Dragon Ball Z aura. I mean, they've put a lot of effort into the art of these fires and electricity stuff going on.
Yeah, but usually, it's funny, though, because, like, in something like Dragon Ball, we've got, like, the rapid-fire punching or, like, the rapid-fire energy blast. That usually doesn't actually work. But in this version of FF1 that I played on the Game Boy Advance, my monk absolutely cleaned house with rapid-fire punching. It's like, oh, holy shit, a situation where that actually works.
Yeah, now that you think about it, a lot of kids' cartoons, if they're doing the rapid-fire punching, yeah, you're right, it normally doesn't work. Don't you know you have to power up for an episode and scream about it first?
Right? Well, it's usually like a desperation move. Like Dragon Ball Z, the character will get frustrated and just do like the just blasting over and over again out of desperation. And then they're all surprised when the smoke clears. The enemy's just standing there like it wasn't even shit. And it's like, why did I expect that to work? It's never worked any of the other times I've done it. Why did I expect this time to be any different? Ooh, this sucks.
Mm,
Ooh. Okay, we got hit by Blaze twice. Okay, at least the other ones just did normal attacks.
yeah. There we go.
Well, you sure showed them, Bastet.
I cast fuck you.
I cast the holiest of middle fingers in your face, bitch. Oh, at least it's a preemptive strike this time. Let's do another holy. Holy shit.
I'm still kind of looking at the little mittens our characters have for hands, and now that we're kind of imagining it all the time, the white mage still occasionally looks like they're trying to flip the viewer off instead.
Yeah, but it's just not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Things have changed, and I just don't know if I'm okay with it. Well, Pumpkin broke the 900 health cap, and Bastet broke the 700 health cap. I mean, plus side, at least we're fighting a lot of strong enemies in here. We'll probably gain a couple of levels before we even get to the end of the dungeon.
Do you remember how many levels this dungeon is? Like, I understand it's supposed to be the final and might be pretty damn big, but this is still pretty big.
I don't remember, to be honest. It's been so long. I can't remember. Like I said, the one thing that I'm liking about this better than the Game Boy Advance one, though, is I just remember the encounter rate. Like, it was literally like every step or two was a battle.
That's gross.
Like, it was painful. Like, I still played through it. I still finished it, but I was like, this is like nauseating.
That also might be why the rooms are so big. Like, they expect you to go around the room and see if there's anything. But then you get into so many encounters, you start to forget where you've been.
Well, and that's where the Pixel Remaster, like we've been using it constantly, is pulling up that map so you can see all the other rooms and such.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't see in that little room right now, but as we've pointed out before, now you can kind of see in, like, all the little rooms because you're in one room, so that gives you access to see the other ones. Yeah, no, the dungeons were definitely designed to trip you up, like you said, a lot more. But yeah, having that map kind of invalidates some of that because it just makes it so much simpler to actually see where you're going. We'll hit a point where we're in, like, not Pixel Remaster related Final Fantasy stuff, and it'll be like, oh yeah, remember that map that we had in, like, the last few games? Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. We were sure spoiled by that map.
Yeah.
Okay, so just making sure I'm not getting turned around here. So we came out of the stairwell on the left and then had to loop up and around through the door up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then this will be our stairwell, which has the Maralith globe. Hey, Maralith, it's Sunny. I'm still a huge fan, even though you bitch slapped me something fierce. Alright, so since these guys do have some higher level spells and stuff and seem to have more HP, at least that's what I've gathered, we're going to go ahead and throw Protera up.
Okay.
Not underestimate them. I should probably Roid Rage Pumpkin and Kenzie too.
For sure.
Protect me, Protera. Alright, so Kenzie knows Temper. So we'll get Kenzie to use Temper on herself. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Healara. Might be wasted, but just in case it ain't. And we're gonna cast Temper on Pumpkin. Kenzie's little pose when she does a spell is funny. It's like she's tiptoeing, like through the kitchen to steal food.
Oh, geez, I had to carry a squirt gun around with me for a while because I have a hanging plant, so its leaves are just above the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first put that plant there, Sunny was determined and stupid. And I'd turn out and see her up on her hind feet like a meerkat trying to get at the leaves to chew on them.
I'm gonna cast haste on Pumpkin as well, too.
Do it.
Ooh, Furaga.
Yeah.
Sunny's like, so that's what that feels like. Wow. I'm kind of an asshole. Okay, so Pumpkin's got haste and temper. We'll get Bastet to do some heals. But my job's to hit things with a hammer. No, your job is to heal us and essentially keep us alive. Thank you.
And I can also hit with hammer.
You can, but we prefer you don't. Oh!
Nice.
That was beautiful! Damn, that was a beauty finish. I'm really glad he didn't pawn off that sword for chicken wings. There's an alternate timeline where Pumpkin pawned the sword. This is the timeline where he didn't. So somewhere, there's an alternate multiverse timeline where that sword is sitting in the stock room of some friggin' pub.
Oh man, every time we bring up chicken nuggets, I keep thinking if we manage to finish this game all the way, we should get some celebratory chicken nuggets.
Celebratory chicken nuggets. Just go through the McDonald's drive-thru. Oh, it's 2 a.m. What's the occasion? I mean, not that they would ask that, but they don't care. But, oh, it's 2 a.m. What's the occasion? Oh, we just saved the world. You're welcome. Oh, I see. I thought heroes would get a sizable discount, but I guess I was wrong. I guess you don't appreciate your heroes. Just lay on the guilt trip, something fierce.